In the TV series The Fall, you've played a serial killer. Now you play an anti-hero with deep emotional scars. Is it a coincidence, or are you drawn to darker roles?
I think there's a part of me that might be drawn to darker roles, or I certainly have been for the last few years, but I think I'm just drawn to roles that intrigue me and characters that are flawed, or have distinctions in their character that make them behave a certain way. I find that very interesting. But yeah, I think that's where the coincidence ends. I think it is just a weird sort of thing that I played two particularly dark characters, especially that have had a lot of attention on them. So I think that's probably makes for it. Yeah.
Shades of Grey, the novel, has been immensely popular before the movies. Did you ever worry about not meeting the expectations of the fans of Christian Grey?
I did worry about that for like a tiny wee second, and then I was like, you can't, you drive yourself mad sort of actually worrying about that, because you can't satisfy everyone. There's so many fans, as you say, so many fans of the novels, of the books, and they have very strong opinions of both of the characters and how they want to look and talk and move, and so it's sort of unattainable in terms of perfection. It doesn't exist. It's not a real thing. If it was one person that thinks that I'm the right person for to play Christian Grey, then there'll be a host of other people who think I'm very much not the right person. So once you realize that you can't please everyone, I think it actually makes you feel quite relaxed about the whole thing.
Are you aware of the fact that you have a profound impact on the sex life of many women, and how do you feel about that?
I'm a little bit aware of that, and that's fine. I think that's okay if the movies and the character or whatever brings that out of people, then that's only a good thing. I don't think more sex in the world is a bad thing for anyone, really.
Dakota and you get really close physically. How was working with Dakota in these intimate situations?
Well, I think by now with this movie, we just know each other so much better. We're such great friends now that that is those days can be difficult, and we've found such a way of making them sort of easy now in terms of just trusting each other, and that's the biggest element of my friendship with Dakota, and I think she'd say the same thing, is trust and knowing that you're looking out for each other in those moments, and only she knows what it feels like for me, and only I know what it feels like for her in terms of how strange those days are to shoot the sex scene. So we just help each other through it, and we have fun with it, and thankfully, because it could be very difficult if Dakota and I didn't get on well, those days would be sort of unimaginable.
There is a lot of kinky stuff in Shades of Grey. Was this new for you, all the tools and toys, and how did you prepare?
Yeah, totally new to me. On the first movie, I had a sort of, well, I think its official term was kink advisor. Anyway, some dude who's into S&M, and he would sort of, I went to watch him in a session that he had with his submissive, or two of his submissives, and that was sort of helpful to a point. I took some stuff from it, but not a lot, to be honest. I didn't think it was appropriate for Christian. But most of the stuff, I just had to be talked through how to use it, because a lot of, I don't think any of the stuff I'd ever used before. So, I I used to sail a lot, so I could tie a rope, but apart from that, I didn't really know what was going on.